What up, though? I'm Spade. Spade the Love Doc. I greet you with the word love. And to my spades out there, I hope all is well. I hope you're blessed. And I hope you're blessed abundantly. Understand, when you're a leader, when you're over a group of people, when you're over a body of people, sometimes you'll be held responsible, or sometimes it's consequences to how you deal with those that you are trying to empower. See, pride is the devil. Pride is the devil. See, understand this. God told Moses to lead his people to the land of the milk and honey. And along the way, Moses got a little frustrated. God instructed Moses to speak to the rock, and I will quench your thirst with water. See, sometimes when you're dealing with a group of individuals and you're trying to empower them, you're trying to provide instructions, and you're trying to give good directions, and you're trying to pass the knowledge and wisdom that God has given to you, a lot of times those you love will meet you with resistance. However, you got to get all that pride. You got to ask God to rid you, to cleanse you of all that pride. Because sometimes that pride will have you strike the rock. He struck the rock. Water came flowing from the rock. They were able to quench their thirst. However, God said there's consequences to our actions. There are consequences. However, I'm not going to allow you to see the land of the milk and honey, the promised land, Moses. However, I will let you see it from a distance, but your feet, 10 toes, would not feel the land that's flowing with milk and honey. And I need us to really understand that. See, sometimes there's a lot of pride. See, understand this, God been dealing with me for like the last several months with humility and pride. And he's been dealing with me. I'm starting to get sensitive. I'm starting to get sensitive to what is pride and what is humility. I'm picking up on it real quick. Boom, that's pride. Boom, that's humility. God is teaching me in that aspect where I'm recognizing it in a matter of seconds. I'm recognizing it. It's becoming so easy. Whoa, that's pride. Whoa, that's humility. See, understand, the devil, thought he can rule over my family. The devil thought he could destroy the dynamics of my family. But devil, you a liar, you a thief, you're full of pride, and I rebuke you from my family. May God cover us with his holy grace, with his holy mercy. May you quiver when any family member is in the area because we're protected by the almighty, powerful God. See, understand this, my spades. Pride is the devil. And the devil only have evil works. The devil come as a thief only to kill your family, only to steal from your family, only to destroy your family dynamics, only to cause chaos, only to cause confusion, only to divide, only to prevent unity. Oh, okay, you don't believe me? Go to John chapter 10, verse 10. And I'm gonna read it to you. I'm gonna read it to you. I'm reading out of King James Version. It says, "A thief cometh not but to steal and to kill and to destroy." And one of the most important characteristics of the devil is pride. Pride is one of his leading characteristics. God has been keeping me right. I keep wanting to go off into talking about relationships. I keep wanting to go off and talking about, hey, love and family. But for whatever reason, God got me right here to talk about humility and pride. Whenever there is an argument, wherever there's a fight, pride is behind it 9 times out of 10. You got to get this. If there's an argument, pride is involved. And if pride is involved, the devil is among pride. Let me read something else. Let me read something else. Yeah, I'm getting older, getting a little bit older. I'm going over to Proverbs. Proverbs chapter 13, verse 10. "Only by pride cometh contention, but with the well-advised is wisdom." I need us to get that. I need us to get that, spades. Matter of fact, hey, I just read it from the King James Version. I'm going to read it from the NIV. Proverbs 13, chapter 13, verse 10. "Where there is strife, there is pride, but wisdom is found in those who take advice." We got to get this. Anytime there's back and forth of any kind, anytime there's any fighting, arguments, or anytime somewhere somebody got some pride. It could be one, it could be both, but there's pride. Anytime there's a serious disagreement, we're serious. It's pride. It's the work of the devil. We got to get this. Anytime there's violence, pride, the work of the number one characteristic of the devil. We got to talk about this. We got to receive it in our soul. We got to ask God to remove all the pride. Let me get off into telling you how the devil thought he had my family. Devil, you can't rule over my family. My brother called me. We on the phone for about 10 hours. 10 hours. Going back and forth. This my youngest brother. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 brothers and 2 sisters. 5 brothers and 2 sisters. And the youngest one, it's been a real strain between him and I. The youngest one has been a serious strain between him and I. And since he's been an adult, it's been a lot of contentions. It's been a lot of strife. And understand, we spent 10 hours. And I told myself I wasn't going to go through this with him again. And I've tried telling him the reason why it's such a disconnect between us, my baby, is because our parents raised us differently. Understand, my baby, the age gap between you and I is greater than the age gap between my own parents. And I've tried to explain to him, hey, the older our mom has got, she was a little more wiser dealing with you. She was a little more lenient. She's a little more understanding. Trying to get that across, just trying to hey, we raise extremely different. Of course, my younger brother, my mama she whooped me hard, just like you was getting whipped by a woman in her mid to late 50s and 60s when you was coming up as a teenager. It's a big difference from a woman taking taekwondo and got her brown belt or the belt before the brown belt, and she's strong and she's 25 and 30 and them strikes is totally different from a 25 to a 30-year-old woman than a woman that's 60. But however, it's been this big strain, and the devil thought he had us. Glory to God, he thought he had us. Because there's a couple times we going back and forth, and you don't understand me, and I don't understand you, and you ain't listening to me, and I ain't listening to you, and in the pride, but all glory be to God, prayer. Thank God for God answering prayers, because he trying his best and I'm trying my best, and we holding on to humility, and the pride want us to rise up against one another, and we trying to decrease that pride and usher in that humility. You got to get this, my spades, because the devil's sitting right there in the midst, wanting us to say, just forget you, F you, we're not brothers. However, every time we was close to just saying, hey, we're just not brothers. Hey, let's just not, hey. Every time the Holy Spirit was just, dropping a little more humility in both of us. You could hear it. And by the time I got off the phone, I was drained. I was tired, because I'm sitting back and I've told my baby, understand, I got 2 boys that's older than you. Understand, you the only one that has pushed me to the point that I didn't lock horns with. I ain't lock horns with. I fought on almost every job. I fought almost everywhere. I fought bouncers. I fought, you the only one. We keep pushing each other. The devil right there. Oh, I got him. Oh, I got him. They easy. Oh, they easy. I got them. But all glory be to God and his grace and delivering that humility where we both see it take two. We both hanging on. We both on the verge to saying, hey, I'm done with you. You're not my brother. But we both ushering in. We deep pushing that pride out and we hung on. And it took almost 10 hours. You got to constantly self-evaluate you. You have to constantly self-evaluate you. I'm telling my brother, you don't listen to me. He telling me I don't listen to him. And all glory be to God, the light bulb came on. The light bulb came on. All glory be to God. Because I'm constantly letting my brother know, hey, I've done this, I've done that. No matter where you went in life, I've traveled. Whether you in state, whether you out of state, I've traveled. I'm just telling him all I've done. All the sacrifices I've done. Hey, I'm paying an abundance in child support, but yet and still, hey, instead of spending on a woman, hey, I'm helping out. I'm helping out with you. But the light bulb came on. See, understand, I was a leader. I was in the military. When my baby brother was coming up, he was a teenager. He only saw me like once a year, maybe twice. And I would come home and yeah, I had a lot of good deeds, a lot of good intentions. But a lot of times I'm talking at him. Talking at him. Hey, I heard you ain't got good grades. Hey, I need you to get them good grades up so you can prepare for college. Hey, so you can go to college. Hey, what? Good intentions. But I ain't even asked him, hey, how are you? You know, because I would ask mama, hey, everything good? Ooh, she might give me heads up. Then when I talk to him, I'm mostly talking at him. I'm mostly giving him instructions. And a lot of times he wanted me to get out and play with him, but hey, no, man, go ahead, do you? I might take him bowling. I might take him with your peers. Hey, but maybe you don't know. I just don't jump out of the helicopter, but I might not go off and all that. I'm only here for a day or two. I can't get sweaty with you out in the basketball court. Hey, because I'm supposed to be meeting up with some friends. See, I never articulated that. See, I never explained, hey, I'm only here for a day or two. So I'm driving around trying to see my grandmama. I'm driving around trying to see my godmama. I'm driving around, hey, my mama, hey, my uncle. He on dialysis three times a week. I'm trying to drive, see everybody. As a matter of fact, it probably don't took me 12 to 14 hours to get there. So a lot of times, I just wasn't in the mood to play. Yeah, I'll take you bowling. But I ain't necessarily bowl. Yeah, you bowl with your peers. I'll take your peers with you, bowl. I'll take you go play. So, but again, the light bulb came on. But a lot of times I will be talking at him. Never ask him, hey, how's the whole family treating you? Do you feel accepted? Are you stressing? However, that's all I knew. I come from the ghetto. That's how we talk to one another. I went from the ghetto to Marine Corps infantry. We talk with authority. We talk with firmness. However, that's not what my baby brother needed. He needed for me to say, hey, Man, it's good to see you. How are you? Are you stressing? Is anyone mistreating you? And it's kind of funny. I need y'all to get this. I go to my brother's 50th celebration. His son, my nephew, come in. I'm having drinks, walk up to me. I turn around, notice, there go Chopper. What up, Chopper? Boy, you're looking good. Boom. I give him a little slap on the chest. Boy, you're looking good. He about my height, might be an inch or two taller. Boy, you're looking good. Then went right in the same way I used to do my baby brother. Hey, are you in school? I know you're about to graduate, but have you signed up for college yet? And he say, no, Uncle, I ain't signed. Hey, I need you to go and get in college. Go and get in college. Get signed up, because I don't want you to wait too late and you miss registration, and go and get in college. And my nephew try to change the subject. Hey, this my best friend. So I turns to the best friend. Oh, okay. Hey, how you doing? You about to graduate too? I'm right in on him. Hey, you about to, oh, okay. Hey, have you signed up for college? Are you getting ready to go to college? He tells me no. I'm waiting on him, because I'm going to go wherever he go. Oh, okay, so he holding you up. Oh, okay. Then I turn back, hey, you holding him up. Hey, you need to go ahead and sign up for college. Go ahead, get in college before it get too late. Then I tell my nephew, hey, I ain't gonna lecture you. We at a celebration. Hey, man, go get in college. Hey, I love you. Boom, I went on by my bit, whatever. Just that fast, within a minute or two. I didn't even take the time to tell my nephew, man, hey, how are you really doing? If you ever need to talk to someone, you always can talk to me. Are you stressing over anything? No, but that talking that. But again, didn't mean any harm. Just trying to give the best advice. Over the years, everything I've learned, I've tried to teach to the younger generation. However, it can be too firm. They only seeing me once a year. You coming in talking you only seeing me, well, okay, it don't matter what you're doing for me, but you're seeing me once a year. I don't know you. Had throughout the 10 hours that me and my baby brother talked, and I said a year or two, I would never give. We not go. It's too much of a strain on our relationship. But as we talking and as the hours building, and hey, I need to go. I got things to do, but God is keeping me there, and I got things to do. And Lord, help me. I'm trying to humble myself. I'm trying to hear Him, but thank God, God gave me the ability to hang in there. Keep suppressing that pride, because the light bulb came on. The devil wanted my family to be destroyed. The devil was trying his hardest to destroy the dynamics of my family. And God's love, God's grace, God's mercy, God pouring humility. Lord, rid me of all this pride, all the devil's work. Whenever you argue with someone, you're doing the devil's work. My spades, I wish y'all love and happiness. and continue to love.